Hi, Sweet Purple Lavender. Hi, Puss in the Boots. Hi, Winky Whispers. How are you guys today? Hi, Joe Schmo. Hey, Wheezy Bat. Hey, Tawanda. How are you? Hi, Norma Star. You ride or die, friend. Oh, thank you, Tawanda. Actually, I'm feeling like shit, and I thought this would just be the perfect time for this. So, this isn't going to be a routine thing, and yes, I did put the initials in this video. You guys, I am beyond sick of this woman. I have really been infuriated. You know, a person can really only sit back and keep their mouth shut for so long. I've done that a pretty long time. And of course, there's a lot of behaviors that I didn't like. But you know what? I just shut up about it, right? But this is never ending. I'm serious, you guys. This is never ending. Hi, Babish. Hi, Blu-ray. So, the last time that the video I did prior, and let me get this right out of the way, okay, because you guys already know what's usually said, that this is about views, this is about yada yada. Okay, no, it's not. Come on, I'm off YouTube for a week at a time, 2 weeks at a time. Not even. This is not about any of that shit. It's really not. This is about somebody that in no way, shape, or form, there's no way that this woman's a life coach, in my opinion. So anyway, I already did a video about that. This time, I've got my notes in front of me. And I'm not going to drag this on and on and on and on. But you guys, she wants to talk about everybody else's behaviors and everything else. Now, if she wasn't about drama and staying relevant, okay, not only did she sit on a live and stream somebody else's video while streaming their live, which I think I've heard many times she strikes people for videos that are done about her. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow. Okay, just wow. Anyway, in this, not only is she screaming, cussing that she seems to talk about other people doing to her audience that obviously do nothing but egg her on anyway. So, about yet again, another woman, mother, with her child on the, missing, that she continued to say, oh no, this is just a child on the run that doesn't want to go back to prison, that give me a break. And you know what? It doesn't matter if that was the case. The whole point to all of this is that there was somebody missing. A woman's child was missing. And every single time that I heard her say, all I said was, what are you doing here? Maybe I should finish that. You didn't just say, what are you doing here? Or why are you here? Pardon me, screwed up there. Finish it. You didn't just say, why are you here? You said, why are you here? Shouldn't you be out looking for your son? So you continue to repeat that over and over and over and over and over. Seriously? You were in the wrong when you did that live. And I am very much in agreement that after you did that, you got blasted. And this was to make that go away. I honestly do believe that that is what happened with this. Could I be wrong? Maybe. But I don't think that I am. So, I said I wrote down some things. I got it in front of me this time. And the whole thing with the police showing up at her house, if that's actually what they really were, the police, instead of like maybe security or something like that. The things that she said, I have it wrote down. I might have to find it here a second because I have plenty of things wrote down. But basically stating that people are jealous of her because of all of the subscribers that she has. Made sure she told the police, not once, not twice, but like 3 times, that she's a life coach and that YouTube is a second income for her and that people are just jealous because of her subscribers. And, you know, come on, really? There are people that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, millions of subscribers. There is nothing to be jealous of. There's nothing to be jealous of. You sit and you make an ass out of yourself in front of the camera. That's what you do. Cursing, doing this crap. I mean, really? My God. Oh, I get so angry. I really truthfully do, you guys. Like, and once all of this is stopped, no, she wants it to stay relevant because it makes her relevant. That's all that this is about. And she loves every second of this. Every second. She says about people making videos about her and all this other BS. She loves it. She loves it. She says everyone wants to use her name for fame, for views, and because she has more than everyone else has subs-wise. I think I just addressed that part of it. You know, I hope that these police actually take the time to watch some of her videos. And then maybe they'll start asking themselves, you know, why does this lady have these problems? Because she creates most of them. And some of them they're not even really going to get to see, only because she dirty deletes. We all know that. So anyway, you've got that part of it. You know, it's just too bad they can't see how crazy she can actually get while screaming into the camera. She says everyone is on her about being a life coach, that she can't say certain things. What she needs to understand is she shouldn't be belittling people, making fun of people, calling people garbage people. That's not what a life coach does. Sorry. She needs to censor herself. She can't do that because that's not the kind of person she is. So, you know, MGL basically feels like she has no rules. She can be her. She can say, she can do whatever she wants, and it's to be okay. So one of the things that I took notice to that night was she's on this live. She's acting like whatever while she's streaming it. And as soon as it comes to the part that her friend states about she's always being thrown under the bus, And then she hears that another friend, I won't speak the names because that's just not right for me to do. She sent a message to somebody else to say how she felt. You could see she was not okay with that. And it was only a few seconds later after that, she ends her live, doesn't even say goodbye to her audience. Her response is, "This is ridiculous. It's all bullshit." Ends the live. So she didn't like any of that, did she? Then it comes up about she's unresponsive. And that's to take the attention off of the real matter of what it was about sarcasm, her feelings. And I'm glad that she was able to get out what she needed to say. And I do truly hope that people listened. Like I said before, my heart goes out to this woman. It truly does. And that's another thing that I have written down here. All MGL cared about was continuously saying that her child that is missing was on the run, that basically he just has a rap sheet beyond belief. So she doesn't really think he's missing. He's just on the run, hiding out from the police. And that, sarcasm knows where he's at. Really? You psychic now, MGL? Because I don't think for a moment that his mother knows where he's at. And I really hope that you never get put into that situation where something like what's going on with sarcasm would ever happen to you. Because not you, not me, not anybody could ever say 10 years from now, 5 years from now, whatever, that it couldn't happen to your child. You can raise a child the best that you can, be the best parent that you can, and it doesn't matter. Things still can happen. And I think that we all know that. So, yeah. And again, without doubt, you guys, she brags beyond belief. That's never going to stop. And for her to say that she knows what it's like to be poor and everything else, well, I think if she did actually know what it was like to not have money growing up or whatever, just because you finally get it doesn't mean you flaunt it. That's just how it is. So anyway, back to the whole drama thing. If she didn't want to have the drama going on and staying relevant, I don't think that she would have put 3 uploads in the last 24 hours for everybody to see. Here's the thing. Her friend that went on somebody else's panel that she obviously had a big deal about, that was talking with sarcasm. And of course, there's some other people on panel that had good intentions. At least that's how I see it. Once again, she says about the drama. She wanted every bit of what she got. Her friend said that night on that live that MGL wasn't to go live, that they were surprised after the information that they had found out. She loves the drama because she knew exactly what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was causing. And this was just another way for her to get tons of views because, again, everybody just says she has 300, 400, whatever, okay, in there. And all these people are like thinking, oh, wow, she's got this killer information about this woman that's trying to, be a fraud, as she puts it. That's not the case. She didn't defraud anybody. And MGL knew that. I don't believe for a second that she didn't know that. I think this was all just to get everything wound up again because MGL couldn't stand another creator that was helping Sarcasm out. Period. You know, she talks about other people's language over and over and over. Yet again, she never looks at her language, does she? Because she puts the F-bomb out there quite a bit. So she made a big deal about the $100. That's only because she wanted to basically state that she tried to donate, that it gave her some point that she could just run her mouth about. Well, no, because if you're that wealthy and, you know, you're living it up compared to everybody else, I mean, the $100 should have been pocket change to you, right? I mean, that's what I would think. She kept bringing up about Analyzer too. This really got under my skin. There were people in that last live that she put up talking about Analyzer, and of course, Michelle's Creations was in that live. People saying that nobody has any room to talk about her because she gave all the money back. Did she? I didn't get my money back. I mean, she couldn't even manage to give the money to who it was supposed to go to begin with. And I don't think that this case is anything like what she did. To lie about having a very deadly form of cancer because you need friends, because you're sad, you're alone, doesn't even come close to the situation that Sarcasm's in with her missing child. And then people were constantly saying about, oh, go over to so-and-so's live and put a question in there about the creator that did the fundraiser for Sarcasm. And, you know, basically stating that that creator lied and stated that Sarcasm was to be getting temporary custody of her grandchild, and that both these women are just frauds. I don't think so. I think that Sarcasm has a true friend that was doing nothing but trying to help her out. And I don't think that MGL liked that very much. Just my opinion. You know, I'm allowed to have that. So because you don't see eye to eye with somebody anymore, that is, you try to make trouble. And this was just a way not to only try to clean up what you did, but to try to make trouble for the creator as well. So, I have so much wrote down here, you guys. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. This is how I am, unfortunately, especially when I'm pissed off. Another thing that I wanted to address about this. Before she even got to this point in her live, I knew exactly what she was going to say. As she was streaming this live, and she heard Sarcasm say, for the last 4 days, she has been stressed, she was drugged, you know, all of these things. Right there, I knew before MGL said it. The last 4 days, well, your son's been missing for 2, you know, her language, months. I don't think for a moment that that is what Sarcasm meant. Of course, since this has happened, it's been nothing but, you know, crazy for her, hard for her. I mean, it's just beyond words what this woman's going through. But do you give a shit? No, you don't. So, you know, the point is, this wasn't just the 4 days that you think in your little mind, because then you called her a fraud again. This is basically what it comes down to Obviously, it's been the entire time this has been going on with her child, but it was what you tried to cover up for the last 4 days and put her through hell. That's what you did. So, and the last time I checked, what does it matter to you or to anybody else, to me, if her child did have a criminal record? Because you were pushing that and getting it for all it was worth to make people think that what, this person's not important because heaven forbid they have a criminal record. You shouldn't go looking into people's business. You didn't like when it was being done to you and everybody found out what they found out about you. But yet you said, nope, these things aren't true. And it was just supposed to stop right there because you didn't want people looking into your past. So, I mean, but it's okay for you to do whatever you want to do to other people. It's unacceptable, bottom line. But you think you can do whatever you want. It's almost like you think you're above the law. You know? That's what it seems like in a lot of ways. And then she kept saying on this particular live about she didn't dox nobody, that sarcasm wasn't doxed. Yeah, she was. And she has a grandson that she's looking after. And now everybody seems to know that she doesn't live that far away from the child's mother and things like that. Nobody needed to know that. Do you think because people might know where you live, which I don't, but you said in your video to the police, well, people have your address. So do you think that it's just okay to do this kind of stuff? I mean, the live that you did that night that your friend said that you shouldn't do, you weren't supposed to go live. So, I mean, come on, you don't want drama? Your friends don't want you to go live and put this information out that you did? Get the hell out of here. So, point being, she did get doxxed. Stop saying she didn't, because you damn well know she did. I mean, you kept putting her last name initials out there and everything else. So you were pushing towards it and you were having a pretty damn good time while you were talking about it too. So just saying. Oh boy. I think when it comes to MGL, she doesn't care about anyone's thoughts or feelings unless she's getting paid for it. Unless there's some form of money involved, she doesn't care. And that's how I see it. And I'm not the only one that sees it that way. So, there's obviously, like she said, there's tons of people that actually watch her. So, I mean, she stated to the police that, all these people watch her. And then she said on the one live, I have 20,000 people watching me. Well, if you have 20,000 people watching you, your views don't say that you have 20,000 people watching you. So again, you're just trying to put out there about your subs. I mean, seriously, come on. Good for you. You have that amount of subs, okay? But you do realize that there are a lot of other YouTubers out there that have millions. Didn't you say that you watch PewDiePie? How many does he have? Oh, yeah. All she seemed to care about was that Sarcasm's son was a criminal, and so was Sarcasm, and putting her information out there, which I'm not going to go any further with that. But the problems that Sarcasm might have had, she had to make sure everybody knew that too. I mean, seriously? To my next page. All right, this is a very touchy touchy part for me. It was brought up about something that had happened in Sarcasm's life that was very difficult for her. And she had attempted to take her own life. I was not going to talk about this part of it, but the last video that she put up, that the live's going crazy and everything else, and she says she didn't know about all this and whatever. Listen, MGL, someday, with the way that you are, and we know that you don't care about people unless they've got something to offer to you, you could push somebody too far because, not everybody's strong mentally and emotionally. And if, for whatever reason, they would do something to themselves and it was because of you, you can definitely be held responsible for that. I don't know if you know that or not, but you should. It's done to this poor woman. I mean, if she storm for her. And thank God she had loyal friends that are there to stand up for her. Do you know what I mean? And to try to, in any way that they can, support her, because it's not okay. And then you guys are all joking about a 5150. Maybe you need a 5150. Did you ever think about that? Instead of talking about everybody else and saying that, they need psych evals and everything else. Come on. Like, you're a shit stir. And I honestly, truthfully believe you do this to keep yourself relevant. I really do. So, instead of you telling other people to get professional help, maybe you should take your own advice. Because, again, it's always about somebody else. It's not about anything you do. Which is pretty sad, actually. It's like you're God's gift to everybody, and everybody else that you don't like, that you can't stand, we're the garbage people. Well, we're garbage people, I guess, with feelings. That's that. So, if you didn't want to keep things going and you wanted things to end, you wouldn't have uploaded those last videos, especially the last one. I'm done with this after this, you guys. I mean, I'm dead serious. It's not worth me getting upset over. She's just not worth it. And I truly mean that. I've been going through a lot medically. My subscribers that I do have faithfully on my channel, they do know that. And with just having another major operation and listening to the garbage that I listened to that night, I should have known better than to click on that live. But shit, I'm sitting in a hospital bed, so, why not do it? Got to kill time somehow. Should have known that I would hear something off the wall, insane out of her mouth to begin with. So, at this point, the best thing that can be done, I can't obviously talk for everybody else, but I can for me. Today was like the breaking point for me. And I said to my honey, I was like, this is it. And there won't be any more of this from me. I'm just gonna not talk about her. I'm not going to watch her harass. I think that she could push people to do things. I honestly do believe that. You know, all it does when I see something of hers is make me angry. And there's a lot of creators here on YouTube that have a lot of talent, that aren't going to just sit there and scream at their audience, curse at them, act like I don't know what. Like, again, who sits there hitting their fist, walking around, doing the things like, come on. And you find entertainment in that shit? No. I mean, there was so many times that I had to click off of a video. There was a time that I wasn't even watching. But when I get really bored, because I am sick at home, she brings that up, the sick people at home. She doesn't know what most people go through sitting at home because they're ill or something's going on with them. All she cares about is getting her views. I mean, come on. The one video she put up, I think she had better than 45 ads on. How ridiculous is that? And to talk about anybody that does anything, she brought up about her. At least she does do something that's very kind and is trying to help people that are going through something that could ultimately take their lives. I give to St. Jude's and would never think twice about it. But she seems to do things that I do. Giving things to women's shelters and just different things. I'm not going to go into any form of detail there. But there are people out there that do care about others, that respect others, and do want the best for them. Not everybody acts like this. So that's that. Sorry that you guys have been, kind of talking, and you guys already know that I am a person that just talks and then, I'll read your comments. Troll alert. Yeah, go imagine Tawanda. Can only imagine where that shit's coming from. I'm just what? You are just as stupid as her. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Stacy, go back to what? I got you, Daily Poppins. Hey, how are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while there. Harley Yoga. Are you doing okay, Nat? I'm sure that Blu-ray has his hands full here. So like I said, you guys will not see anything with this again. I finally got it off of my chest. And it makes me sick. And I do truly hope from the bottom of my heart that sarcasm does find her son, because there are people that seem to believe she knows where he is. I don't believe that. I don't. And hopefully he's safe. I think I would be going nuts, and I'm sure she is. Nobody could ever imagine how that feels until they're in that situation themselves. So I've been praying really hard for her, Hey, Judith, I'm a mother and I will always pray and fruit for another mother. Yes. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to tear another mother down. Hey, Carol. She's trying to keep it together. I'm sure she is. I'm sure it's been quite difficult. Hi, Tiffany Marie. I don't care where she. All that matters is that he's safe. Absolutely, I agree. Bluebird. It's not in my about section anymore. I did pull it down. Hi, little lady, 58. I had to do some unsubbing as well. No, she doesn't have any empathy. I had that wrote down here too. Some of the things I didn't quite, discuss, but no morals, no empathy. I mean, not awful, but I'll be okay. You know what I mean? This has been going on. This is surgery happy. That's what it seems like. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but it just seems like that's my life, unfortunately. I'm going to daily pop-ins, but I know what's going to be said. Like I said before. Hey, crazy nurse granny. And by the way, DJ, Christine, DJ has another channel. So she's in here. If you click on her name, you could probably find her new channel. She had just had surgery and came home today. So I'm sure she could use some prayers for fast recovery. I am too, Winky Whispers. I was glad that she was able to talk. I don't have the Hangouts thing, so, I mean, if I would have, I'm just glad she was able to talk on a platform that, people were going to hear her. And Diane gets a really nice audience in there, and it's a good channel. So, hi, Alexis. How are you? And I'll be okay, DJ. I just hope that you get better from what you're dealing with. You're going to see a neurosurgeon, Judith? Yeah. Hopefully it does work. Hi, old blue eyes. How are you, Gloria? I hope all's well with you. I know you weren't doing so well either. Sorry I'm being quiet. I'm just looking at the comments. Hi, Nini. Hey, Carol. There you are. I didn't know if you were in here. I've been in her site. She always talks about how many people were in her lives, and good for her. But I mean, seriously, I said it in the last live that I did, you guys. There was a time that I did like her. That changed, and it changed real quick because I couldn't believe it. I don't know. There's no reason for anyone to act like this. There's just not. Is Glasgow in here? I haven't seen her in some time, actually. Maybe she's under a different name now. I don't know. I bet, Carol. You know, the biggest thing is you need to take responsibility for your actions. And when you do something wrong, when I do something wrong, you guys, I'll say I did something wrong. It might suck to admit it, but I mean, well, I didn't share any videos, but I mean, I can try to and see how that goes. I mean, I don't know how to actually share it this way. I could put up and like link in the description to go over to Laura's channel, and then they can see everything there. I mean, I'm not on like Facebook or anything like that, so I think is for as much as of the word that can get out would be great. Absolutely. There is a Facebook page for Nick. Okay. Thank you, Puss in the Boots. I thought that I heard that, yeah, that there was. Oh, yeah, Tawanda? Must have just happened. You have 1,000 friends on Facebook, DJ? That would be great. You would be able to get the word around. I don't know, Blue Eyes. I have no idea. I think it's because she doesn't want to stop. She wants the views off of it. It's the only thing that I can think of. I don't know. Who knows? No, it's been up for 2 months. Oh, about Nick. Yes. Yes. Daily Poppins, you are Glasgow, aren't you? Okay. All right. Got it now. I hope all is going well with you and with your daughter. Your husband teared up. That's my rock. Oh, Judith. Everything will be okay, Carol. I've been going through a lot for a while, but I keep going. You know what I mean? That's all you can do. There's a lot of people going through a lot, and the best you can do is just keep moving forward. Thank you, Winky Whispers. Oh, geez, Alexis, with his spine open. Oh, boy. You think he'll do it? And try to be, Judith. Oh, geez, he said okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I might look okay, but let me tell you, I'm not feeling it. Like I said, though, when you are feeling your worst and you're in a lot of pain and other things, for me, the best thing that I can do is just at least try to do something with myself. I mean, you guys have seen me come on these lives. I look like total shit. I look like a nut. I'm not, but I mean, I don't come on here to, do you know what I mean? I look how I look. Yes, prayers for your son Alexis, and there's a lot of people in here that they could really use them. Thank you, Tawanda, for putting that in there. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. Hi, Heather. Sorry you're having to hear about this, Heather, but it is what it is, I can't help it, old Blue Eyes. You know what? The things that she does affects people. And it's not okay. You just joined, okay? Something's going on here with my thing. It says my connection's not stable and I do not know why. If we would happen to get cut off, just know that I didn't end it, okay? I mean, I do got to get going because I am going to be having some going out for dinner because I haven't been really leaving the house a lot right now. It's hard for me to be in the car. I mean, again, it would be, and you guys know mostly of what's been going on. So, July the 9th, YouTube distraction while he's in surgery. 10 hours, yeah. 10 hours is a long time. It sure is. Thank you, Daily Poppins. And you also, just so you know. Yeah, Puss in the Boots. I need to do something like. It sucks. So that'll be next. Well, why are you watching this shit? You know what I mean? Well, again, when you're a person that is sitting at home and your heart's breaking for somebody that's already been going through hell, you know, and then you see shit popping up. Well, what do you think happens? And here's the thing, it's still in my notifications. I don't know if you guys get that or not, but it's still in my notifications. So it's not like the next somebody will say, well, why are you even going in there? It's in my notifications, people. Thank you, Gloria. I mean, I don't know if you guys get that, if it comes in your notifications or whatever, but well, I hope that you guys all have a good night, I guess, before I go, because we have reservations. So I will get off here. I have to do a couple of things quick. So hopefully I didn't upset any of you guys in here. I know that, you know, I said some things that aren't always going to be liked, but look at the things people have said about me, you know? And I know that people have thoughts about me. I used to let it bother me. I don't anymore. It is what it is. When you're putting yourself out onto a platform, it's about to happen, you know? So I will talk to you guys all soon. I hope that you guys have a great night. And until next time, okay? See you guys later.